So if you guys keep up with the videos, you guys know I was in quarantine and I'm out of it. I'm feeling great again. And I've been thinking a lot lately for this channel of what I want to do for videos and stuff like that. And one thing is I want to make this room super versatile for when I'm recording videos in here, because I want to switch angles a lot so you guys don't get bored of the same angle over and over again. So this is one angle, but I got to figure it out better with the lighting situation. So this is what it looks like, and I have to figure it out because it looks like absolute crap. So I will be doing a video about like my whole room switching and putting in new furniture and stuff like that. So I cannot wait to show you guys that. Let's get into a better backdrop because this looks like crap. If you guys keep up with this channel, you guys know that I was doing a daily vlog, and I did it for 6 days straight, and it was, I'll leave it down below of what I learned from it. But in today's video, I just want to show you guys what my current vlogging setup is, and I'm just going to jump right into it. The first thing I'm using, which is this camera, it's a Sony A7 II, and this camera is super old. But I have some things I want to say, the reason why I'm using this camera. And the first thing is I love the old YouTube where 1080p was king. And that was like from like 2014 to like 2017. And something about that era of YouTube was like the best. So what I try to do is try to incorporate that feeling using this camera. And I know 1080p is kind of getting outdated now because you got 4K and 8K, but I still think 1080p holds up very, very well. And a lot of people still use their iPhones for making YouTube videos. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as they're telling a great story, that's all that matters. You can have like a $10,000 camera rig, but if you don't know how to tell a story, then you're kind of just, I don't know, you're not really interesting. And now I know you guys like your 4K slow-mo, 120 frames a second, making it look all cinematic and stuff. But for me, when I can just bring out a camera and show you guys what I'm doing and making you guys feel like you're along with me, that's the feeling I'm trying to get with these videos. And a lot of YouTubers use 1080p, like Roman Atwood, Mike Malak, David Dobrik. I can't think of everyone on the top of my head, but they still use 1080p. And my theory is they're just trying to make it look like it's like homemade. And it's a really cool style. To me, I like watching 4K slow-mo and all that great stuff, but it just gets repetitive. So yeah, that's the camera body I use. It's a Sony A7 II. What I use for lenses, I use two. And the first one I used for a while. And the lens I'm using right now is a 28-70. And this lens came with the camera. Now this lens isn't bad, but if you're trying to get a vlogging style, I'd recommend something wide. And this is a wide angle lens. This is a 10 to 18 millimeter lens. This lens can zoom in and out, and the f-stop's at a 4. And I made a video about this lens, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it right here. You guys can see what I'm shooting at with this lens, and it works really, really well. And I'm going to be making a video about the kit lens as well. It's good for locked off shots like this, where I'm not really moving. And you guys can get a really crisp looking video with this lens. It's not bad. Now I know a lot of people will give their 2 cents of what they recommend for a lens, and I just use whatever gets the job done. I'm not looking for the most expensive, most insane lens. This lens was $800 and it serves my purpose. And I'm sure there's a bunch of wide angle lenses that are better than this one, but this one serves me very, very well, and I can't complain about it. Yes, the f-stop is a little high, but other than that, this thing is a great lens for vlogging outside. Now, I've been getting some comments lately about what I use for like a selfie stick, and I use this Joby. It's a bendy tripod. A lot of YouTubers use this. This thing works amazing. You attach it, it's on a 1/4-20. You put it onto your bottom of your camera, and you just hold it out like this. I'm going to the gym, so I can't really extend my arm far. It is on a ball joint, so you can loosen this, and you can like angle your camera which way whatever you want. Now, I would recommend this one. This is from Joby. I love Joby, but I'd recommend the bigger one. There's a bigger one than this. This one's kind of like a little too small. I made the mistake of buying it when I started vlogging, but I really recommend something like this. Bendy, very versatile. You can put it down, you can like open it up, you can get a nice angle. if you're getting like cars going by or something. It attaches to a lot of stuff like GoPro mounts, phone holders, so you can get a time lapse and stuff like that. This thing is really versatile. This is why I love using the bendy tripod. Now, you guys have been commenting lately about my drone footage, and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. I don't use anything crazy. I like to keep it simple. I like to just use what gets the job done. So what I use is, if you guys haven't watched the camera bag video, it's linked down in the description. I do use a Mavic Mini, the first one ever. I love this thing. It's super compact, and I just put it in my camera bag and just forget about it. I can fit it in my pocket. This is how small it is. Now, when it's windy out, granted, it is very small, so the wind will get to it, but when it's not windy, you can just get some smooth cinematic B-roll of your city or your hometown or anywhere you're at. I think drone footage it's good, but when you use too much of it, like for like a minute straight, then it starts to get boring. I only think of using a drone of moving to the next sequence or the next stop of where you're going in your vlog. Drone's really cool, and it adds a different aspect to your video. And now the last thing for vlogging, I use my iPhone 12 for time lapses. What time lapses are is a super sped up version of a video where it makes like clouds look really cool or traffic going in and out looks really cool and fast. So whatever helps me tell a story is what's gonna help me. Now you guys may ask yourself, what do I use to pick up this audio? And what I use is a Rode Video Micro. And this thing is amazing. It's like $60. It does have a dead cat on the top of it, which is like the little fluffy thing. And I get questioned a lot in public about why there's a fluffy thing on top of your camera. And what it does is just blocks wind out. So when I'm like skateboarding, you guys don't hear like the wind going on. You can hear me very well. And no, I'm not sponsored for Rode. That'd be awesome, but this mic is amazing. So yeah, this is my current setup for 2022. And if I switch anything, I'll let you guys know. Now, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. And yeah, other than that, this is Ricky, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.